BZTV, presented by Hikari, is back at Segrest Farms, where we're going to talk about marine life. But before we do, Mike's going to give us a little indoctrination into boxes. Mike, everywhere you go in this place, all you see is Segrest boxes.
Absolutely. We have a lot of them on hand, that's for sure.
I'm curious, how many boxes do you guys order at a time?
We order them by the tractor trailer full, and in an average week, of course, we have two size boxes. We're going to go through 4 tractor trailers of our regular box, and this is actually a half box. So those are kind of a small change. We'll do a few, maybe half a tractor trailer of those in a week. However, the thick walls and the regular boxes, we're going to go through maybe 2 to 4 tractor trailers each of those a week.
So if you're lucky enough and you order from Segrest, you may get one of these collectible boxes.
That's right, the Segrest box. It's famous all over the place.
Well, how about we go check out the marine fish that go into these boxes?
Absolutely. Enough about boxes. Let's see some fish.
Mike, we're on the corner side of the marine side of things. What differentiates you guys a little bit from carrying marine products?
Well, aside from the standard Indo-Pacific stuff that you see, the majority of the fish in the trade are, our location here in Tampa makes it great for us because we're able to carry a lot of livestock from the Caribbean, from the Western Atlantic, that a lot of hobbyists really don't get a chance to see very often. And we're able to bring in a number of really cool, unique stuff that sets us apart a little bit. For example, we've got some giant show-size hermit crabs, and these are a Caribbean species, so that's a very cool one. We also have a couple of fighting conchs. And these guys, again, are not the best reef fish. These guys will be great in a large fish-only system, and they help keep the sand turned around. You can see this guy's got some color to him and a couple barnacles on him already.
Mike, everybody knows that on the marine side, if you have a reef tank or just a only fish tank with marine life, sometimes it doesn't hurt to have some of the cleaners on board, does it?
Absolutely. A cleaning crew's essential to almost any saltwater tank.
Now, these are hermit crabs and cleaners that you basically would put in a reef tank, and some of these, again, do they vary on size and how you sell them?
Absolutely. There's different species here, different sizes. Mostly we sell the snails, hermit crabs, other inverts by species and not so much size. Although the turbos come in different sizes, and the larger ones we will sell as larges. But you know, right in front of you here, you've got a mix of different species, pretty much anything you need for a cleanup crew, from red leg hermits, scarlet reef hermits, blue leg hermits, turbo snails, astrea snails, zebra snails, you name it, we've got it.
So while they may not be the prettiest or the fastest moving, they're really sometimes a necessity when you want to keep your tank clean.
Absolutely. That's why we have so many of them here, because there's a lot of demand out there for tanks to be clean.
Cordon's Amquel Plus detoxifies your aquarium of fish killers like ammonia and nitrates. Amquel Plus detoxifies harmful chloramines, toxic pheromones, and chlorine, and has been a trusted solution for aquarists for more than 30 years. Cordon's superior water conditioning products help make fish keeping easy. Visit Cordon.com and check out the entire line of products, and ask for Cordon products at your favorite store. Cordon, trusted solution since 1961.
Mike, this is the marine side of things.
That's right.
And while it's set up a little bit like it is on the freshwater with the pick ticket and the size and everything, this area here, the lower shelves, are wild.
That's correct. Yeah, everything in this area here is going to be sustainably sourced wild-caught marines. So we have fish coming in from multiple different countries all around the world in these holding systems.
Mike, is the marine side a little more of a challenge? Because like on the freshwater side, you can throw 300 tetras into a tank. Marine side, not so much. So the space has to be a little more spread.
Yeah, no question. And that's why we have it set up the way we do here. It's a little different than most holding systems. You don't have big tanks with a whole bunch of fish in it. We have these little cube systems that allow us to divide each fish individually. So these little blue trays here can house up to 6 individual fish in them, depending on where we place a divider. And that makes sure we don't have too many disease issues spreading from fish to fish, aggression, and it just ensures that the fish are the least stressed while they're here.
Mike, one of the things that's interesting about fish in general and the industry is that you've probably received fish from Yemen and other places around the world.
Absolutely.
Does all the political unrest and turmoil, does that hurt as far as shipping products out?
No question. We face difficulties with that every single day. On average, we're getting fish in from 25 to 30 countries a week. So the political situation on the ground there, any kind of sanctions against shipping or restrictions, the legal situation on the ground there always influences not only the price, but the availability of fish.
So because of that turmoil, and you've probably had to stop shipping places like Yemen.
Absolutely.
Are there any places new that you've actually gone back to and brought fish in?
Yeah, you know, we've had a lot of difficulty sourcing fish from the Red Sea for a while, and that was due to the proximity to a number of different countries that had some political issues. Yemen was one, Eritrea was another one. So we recently were able to bring some great looking Red Sea fish in for the first time in a while, and we're really pleased to show these guys off here. We've got purple tangs, sohal tangs, Red Sea Asasi triggers, some really showy stuff that just hasn't been around for a while.
Hi, I'm Judd McCracken with Carib Sea, here to introduce our new Supernaturals line of aquascaping rocks. These are all natural, pH neutral aquascaping rocks that are perfectly safe for freshwater, planted, and marine aquariums. You can find these and all our other products at caribsea.com.
Everyone knows marine fish hate pellets, right? Not when they're fed Hikari Marine S or Marine A, the world's first sponge-like marine pellets. Chock full of natural ingredients your marine fish need and love, these rapidly softening, sinking pellets provide them a taste and texture your fish will instinctually adore. Ingredients like fatty acids, DHA, and EPA round out a nutritional package that's hard to beat. If you want your fish looking like they just came off the reef, feed them Hikari Marine S or Marine A.
Mike, on the final stop of our marine tour here before we head over to shipping, is you have an area under your marine roof where these are domestically raised saltwater fish.
That's right. We have a dedicated system for tank raised fish, just due to biosecurity and the fact that wild fish come in with wild parasites and pathogens. We have this section completely set apart from the rest of the systems. No water exchanges between the two systems. We even have dedicated nets that the pickers will use to pick from this section. We're very serious about making sure that we don't contaminate any fish with potential pathogens. You know, tank raising marine fish is really still in its infancy, and we are seeing some pretty wild variations of the common clownfish. You're seeing a lot of those lately, but nowhere near where freshwater is. And to be honest, our focus is we'd just like to see more species being raised saltwater, tank raised domestically. Right now, we've made great strides. There's clownfish, there's a number of different dottyback species. There's several other even small angelfish that are being tank raised domestically, but we'd like to see 30, 40 more species so that there's more variety and that the consumer has more of a choice in what they buy.
Mike, we started the show with an empty box. After running through the marine side, looking at some great fish, we're ending it with fish going into a box.
That's right.
I want to thank you for the tour.
Of course, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.
This is BZTV, presented by Hikari.
For anything from a fish bowl to a pond, these BZTV sponsors can help. And don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter @BlueZooRadio.